Hello, welcome back to another of my monologues. Today I want to say something to you that perhaps not enough people say to you. And that is quite simply that you're amazing. You are incredible. And I mean that. I mean you are incredible because you are somebody who is pushing against the tyranny. You are somebody who is awake. You're somebody who is curious. You're somebody who is in the know. You are somebody who have walked away from the mainstream. You've taken a step away from the narrative that has been foisted upon us. You have been isolated, ostracized, laughed at, criticized, and told that you are an idiot. But you're not an idiot at all. You are amazing. You're incredible. It takes something to stand up and say, no, I don't believe that this that's going on in this world, I don't believe that this is right. It takes something to sit quietly and consider the nonsense that's being pushed on the rest of the public. It takes something to turn to your family and say, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced I should take a medical intervention. I'm not convinced that this all caps name is mine. I'm not convinced that those things in the sky are natural. I'm not convinced that fluoride in the water is healthy for me. I'm not convinced. It takes guts. It takes a certain type of personality. It takes skill, determination, and durability to stand aside from everybody else and say, actually, you don't have to listen to me, but there is something wrong going on. It takes effort to protest or to sign a petition, even though I personally don't think that they make much difference. But it takes a certain type of mind to walk away from the herd that's going everywhere else. It takes a certain type of person to switch off the television and not watch the mainstream, the BBC, the Netflix, the Amazon Prime, not to buy from corporations, not to go and just take the easy route through convenience and visit supermarkets. It takes effort to go and visit a farm shop or to talk to a farmer or to put your views on YouTube or any other of the video platforms, or to write a blog, or to talk to your neighbour, or to convince somebody, or at least try to explain something that isn't right and still be laughed at. It takes a certain person and a certain quality. It takes morality and ethics to do what you're doing, to stand firm, to stand in your power, to be one with the universe. It takes a lot. And so because of that, and I know that there are so many people who are trying desperately to wake others up, to show people the way, to be a signpost, to be a good man or a good woman, to live a wholesome, honourable life. You may be getting things wrong. You may be finding things are too much. You may be finding the pressure overwhelming. But the fact that you have even begun to move away from the crowd, from the sheep that are going in that direction, and you realise, actually, we should be going in this direction. The fact that you even contemplated, thought about, cogitated, meditated, that you've read books, looked at internet, thought, weighed things up, is amazing. And when you consider that you are one of so few in this world that have determined that there are dark forces and that there are evil people who wish to subjugate, if that's the right word, the minds of others, that wish to do us harm, that you haven't just shrugged and carried on. That is an incredible thing. That is something which is difficult to pinpoint. It's difficult to say what it was that made you think this way. Perhaps you have spiritual leanings or religious leanings. Perhaps you have no leanings in that area at all, that you just have an instinct that something's not right. Whatever it is that has taken you on this path, you are incredible. And you must never forget that. I was listening to a message this morning from somebody who was very worried and said the hill is too steep to climb. It's too steep. And I said to him in a message back, you're doing something. Don't take it all on. We can't take it all on, everything ourselves. But we can do a little. And everybody doing a little makes it manageable, and more people will come on board. It may seem at many times insurmountable. It may seem that the work is too much, too hard, too difficult. It may be that those people banging on the door, trying to get money from you, extracting your income through menaces. It may be that you're struggling with mental health. It may be that your physical health is not up to speed. But the fact that you're prepared to do something, no matter how small, is incredible. The fact that you are making an effort is very laudable, because look out of the window, walk down the street, stand in the centre of town, look at everybody else. They're carrying on as if it doesn't matter, as if everything is normal. They've been conditioned. They've had their brains hypnotized. But you out there, you're incredible. You've set yourself to one side despite the ridicule, despite the pain, despite the grief and the mental gymnastics that you have to go through. You are an incredible man or woman, an incredible soul, an incredible spirit. And I applaud you, as indeed many others applaud you for your efforts, for we're all working together to change what seems to be the wrong direction. We're leaping off that train that is going to hurtle over the cliff. We're building a new world. And this is very exciting. It may seem depressing and difficult and too big a hill to climb, but actually it is very exciting, because I believe that mankind has come to this point, had to. We had been travelling in one direction. We've seen how the planet has been plundered. We've seen how we've been funneled into a very narrow point of view. We've seen how things that ought to have been are not. We have an amazing technology, we have incredible advances, but we've seen how those have been used against us and that we're not living to our full potential. But I think we will. I'm very optimistic. I think we shall push back, that the pendulum has reached its arc and it's going to now begin to swing back. And people like you are the ones that are making that happen. You are amazing. I hope that some of that will encourage you to continue on that path and stay amazing and keep doing what you're doing. Because whatever you're doing, even if it's just thinking positive thoughts, if it's praying, if it's meditating, even if it's speaking to one other person, even if it's helping somebody across the road, even if it's a smile in this otherwise apparently negative world. It isn't a negative world. We have that power, and we are showing others that there is a clearer, better way. Well done. People don't say that, I know. People don't pat you on the back. People don't praise you for what you're doing. And we don't do it for that, of course. But you are amazing. And I wish you well. And thank you for watching. And keep doing what you're doing, because it's incredibly important. Until next time, thanks for watching.